Hi guys, my name is Samira. Welcome to this engaging sewing tutorial. Today I want to share with you how to cut and sew this underbust dress with gathers. To make this dress you need 1.5 yard or even more than that, and I'm using floral silk fabric to make this style. You can subscribe, share, give it a thumbs up and comment below. I want to have a conversation with you guys. Also turn notification bell to get to see my next sewing tutorial. So guys, the cover picture is different from mine because the cover picture it has long sleeve. Mine is going to have short sleeve, but the style is the same, just that the sleeve is different, and the underbust, the cover picture it has more allowance. My own allowance is kind of small because of my body size and the size of my fabric that I'm using. So please keep on watching down to the end. Let's get started now. Here is my floral fabric that I'm using for the style today. So I'm going to use 1.5 yard of it. It's a floral silk material. So I've went ahead to fold my material into 4, and I also added my zipper side by 1 inch. So I folded my fabric by 11 inches. So I'm going to go ahead to measure my shoulder, and I'm going to divide it by 2, and my shoulder divided by 2 is by 15 inches. So right now I'm going to measure my chest line, and it's by 8 inches. Okay, so that's for my shoulder first. Then I'm going to draw a straight line for my chest line also. So my chest line is by 8 inches. So that's the 8 inches for my chest line. Then I'm going to use a ruler to draw a straight line. So that's for this chest line. Okay, so I'll go ahead now to mark my underbust. So I'm going to measure 30 inches for my underbust. So that's for my underbust, and it's by 30 inches. Okay, guys, don't forget the cover picture it has long sleeve, but mine is going to have short sleeve, and we are going to achieve the same thing. So at this point around my chest line, that's where my bust is. So I'm going to measure 35 inches for my bust. So I'm going to also add my stitch allowance by 1 inch also. I'll go ahead now to measure my armhole. So I'm going to measure 2 inches to curve my armhole. Okay, so that's for my armhole. So I'm going to use my ruler now to give a curve for my armhole line. So guys, please keep on watching this particular tutorial down to the end. So after that, I'll be measuring 28 inches for my underbust measurement, and I'm going to add 3 inches to use and gather it a bit. That is the underbust measurement. So that's what I'm pointing at. So I'm going to connect all the lines together with my ruler. So guys, you can give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see this tutorial and watch also, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the red button under my video. So I'm going to go ahead and measure 3.5 inches for my neck, and it's going to have V shape in front, while the depth of my neckline I'm going to bring it down by 7 inches. Okay, so I'm going to use my ruler to give that sharp V shape in front. So after that, I'm going ahead now to measure my back depth neckline. So I'm going to bring it down by 1.5 inch. Okay, so right now I'm going to slope my shoulder by 1 inch. So I'll be using my ruler to give a curve for that, for my shoulder line. So guys, don't forget that I added my zipper allowance 1 inch already. So that's the 1 inch. So the zipper allowance is by 1 inch. So I'm through with my measurements. I will just go ahead now to cut it out. So guys, don't forget to like this tutorial. You can share it with your friends, with your family members. Please, you can also subscribe to my channel, and if you have any question concerning this tutorial, you can drop it in the comment section below, so I'm going to answer you. And if you want a particular style that you want me to teach on this channel, please, you can also drop it in the comment section below, so I'm going to attend to that also. I will implore you to keep on watching this particular tutorial to the end, so that you can see the outcome of this style that we are making today. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, you can do that now. Don't forget to also turn notification bell to get notified to see my next sewing tutorial. Whenever I upload new tutorial, you'll be the first to see it, to watch, and also learn from it. Right now, I'm going to use my scissors to cut out the front neckline. You can see the V shape in front is forming out. So guys, just keep on watching so that you can see the outcome of this style that we are making today. So I'm done with the front and the back part. In between the bust and the waist, I have this piece that I'm going to attach. So I'll just go ahead now to take my length measurements, and it's by 30 inches and the width is by 3 inches. So this is what I'm going to attach there. So this is the one that I'm going to use to extend the length of my dress. So I'm going to gather this piece. So first I'm going to measure 20 inches for the length, and remember, I'm going to use 1.5 yards that I'm going to use to make the gathers. So guys, just keep on watching. So I'm taking this piece now to my machine, so I'm going to run a straight stitch on it now. I'm through with my straight stitch. So this is how I'm going to gather it. Just draw out the thread carefully with the help of your hand. You can use and assist it to gather well. So this is how to go about it when making your own. You can see the way I'm drawing the thread, so I'm using my hand to support it. So this is how to gather your fabric when making your own. So you can give it a thumbs up, guys. So I've stitched the front and the back parts together. So I'll be joining the shoulder like this with my pin. So I'm going to use my pin to pin it, as you can see me doing in the video. So after pinning it, we are going to also measure the body. So I'm going to use 2 to divide my measurement. Okay, so guys, just keep on watching. So after that, I'm going to head over to my machine. So this is how I'm going to stitch the fabric together when sewing it. So now is for us to join the body parts, like I said. So I'm going to divide my bust by 2. So I also do the same thing to my waist. So this is how I'm going to stitch it together. So you can see that's what I'm pointing at. So this is how I'm going to run my stitch on it. That's my waist. So I divided it also by 2. So guys, just keep on watching this tutorial because you are going to learn a lot from it. And if you don't understand it, please, you need to watch this particular tutorial again. The next step is to pin the gathers around the waist of my dress. So I will continue to pin it around the waist. So as you can see me doing, so I started it from the edge of the zipper side at the back side. So I'm going to pin it around the waist. So this is how I'm going to run my stitch on it. So I'll continue to pin it around. So guys, just keep on watching so that you can see how we are going to finish this style that we are making today. And I want you to also practice it after watching it. So just have your fabric for you to use and practice this style that we are cutting today. Like I said, if you don't understand it, you need to watch it again so that you'll be able to cut and sew it after watching it by yourself. You can share this tutorial with your friends, with your family members. Please ask them to also watch this particular tutorial to the end. It's another way for you guys to support this channel to grow. So I'm through with the pinning, so I'm going to head over to my machine to stitch it very well. So let's cut out the sleeve now. This is the sleeve. It has a small sleeve, so I'll be folding my fabric into two. So right now I'm going to measure 8 inches for the width, while the length is by 7 inches. Okay, so as for my armhole, I went ahead and marked 1 inch, then I gave a curve for that. So the round sleeve is 7 inches. Okay, so I'll just connect the lines together, then I'm going to just cut it out. You can see the sleeve is a simple sleeve, but my cover picture, it has long sleeve. Mine is short and simple, so you can also make this for your own, or you can make your own longer. After that, I'm going to stitch it and attach it to the dress that we are making today. You can see how simple my sleeve is. So let us attach it now to the dress. So to fix my sleeve, I'm going to pin it from the armhole side. So as you can see me doing now, so I'm pinning it from the armhole side. So I'm going to continue to pin it around my armhole. Okay, so this is how to go about it when making your own. So after pinning it, this is one of the sleeves. I'm going to also do the same at the other side of the armhole. So after this part, we are going to wear out the dress that we are making, so that you guys can see how beautiful this dress came out. Don't forget, we made use of 1.5 yard of silk fabric. So guys, so you can see I'm through with the fixing. You can see how neat it is. I'm going to wear it out now for you guys to see the outcome. Thank you for joining me. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please subscribe, like, share, and say something you learned from today's tutorial. Don't forget to turn notification bell to get to see my next sewing upload on this channel, and you can give it a thumbs up also. And guys, don't forget to also check my other tutorial that I have on my channel. I have other styles that are similar to this tutorial that you can watch now. Please, you can check it. So guys, support this channel by watching all my tutorials down to the end. I wish I can hug all of you right now. Thank you so much for watching.